Andre Magaro with sports. And I'm Andre Magaro. Get ready as we take you from Happy Valley to Washington, D.C., and some places in between to showcase the best stories in college and high school sports. Get ready for more plays like that because the playoffs kick off this week in District 6. I'm Andre Magaro. We'll have more on the action in Altoona along with the rest of a thrilling start to the postseason. Ultimately, they come up short there, but boy, what a season for the State High Little Lions. For the second straight campaign, State High made a run into the month of December. Matt Lintel's squad saw themselves finish with a 13-1 record and a trip to the PIAA state semifinals. Good enough for our After the Whistle Team of the Year honors. It's been a long journey the past 2 years for Penn State club sports. But despite this, one figure skater recently put in a performance for the ages, but not without a little help. Despite a season of ups and downs, Penn State football will still play in a New Year's Day bowl game. While the Nittany Lions won't be smelling roses in Pasadena, there is still a unique challenge awaiting them and an unfamiliar foe, the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Fly like an eagle through the District 6 rankings. Reporting in studio for After the Whistle, I'm Dylan Price.
Thanks, Dylan, both for your coverage of the Golden Eagles and for those golden pipes. How about that? It was a strong season with multiple playoff wins for the Penns Valley Rams. Reporter Mac Young dives into their year. After the Whistle starts at Mansion Park in Altoona, where this happened. Mifflin County running back Joshua Cruz in cruise control down the sideline. Look at that cutback move in field, dancing on his own all the way to the end zone for a Mifflin County touchdown. Let's take another look at that right there. He hits the hole and then explodes upfield and sends Altoona defenders flying on that cutback. We'll have to see if it's enough for the Huskies to pull off the upset. And to put a cap on that, I think it's safe to say that Carson Kiesewetter is a big-time player. And Jake, what do big-time players make?
Big-time players make big-time plays, Andre.
They absolutely do, and there were plenty of big-time plays scattered throughout District 6 this season. It's been a wild season of high school football, and it's just hard to capture that in just 5 plays. We're going to try anyway. Let's kick off our top 5 plays of the season. Kicking things off with number 5 all the way back to September 30th. Bedford's taking on Penn Cambria. Take a look at Bedford running back Ethan Weber. The Bison running back takes off in the open field. He hurdles a defender, looking like one of those Bison out at Yellowstone. He hurdles a defender, breaks free, 55-yard score. Wasn't enough to get the win, but certainly deserving of number 5 play. Take a look at Stone slinging the rock, Preston. Well, now let's go to Mansion Park in Altoona. Quarterback for State High, Finn Furmanek, has made plenty of memories in this building. None so bigger than that. In the District 6 6A title game, a prayer at the end of the half to Michael Gall. More like Michael Hall as he hauls it up in front of a whole pack of Mountain Lions as State High celebrates a district crown. In September, Altoona took down Mifflin County 38-0. That was the Huskies' only loss in their last 5 games. On Friday, they headed to Mansion Park for another shot at the Mountain Lions and a chance in the 6A district title game. Mifflin County certainly playing with heavy hearts. Before the game, former Husky head coach Scott Seckler had passed away this morning, and players held a memorial by handing flowers to his wife, Tamara. Seckler, a 2018 Mid-Penn Colonial champion, and now these teams hoping for a spot in the district title game. Opening drive of the game started out pretty good for Mifflin County. Landon Eichhorn found a wide-open Isaac Wilson in the back of the end zone. 7-yard strike, 7-0 Huskies. Now forward to the second quarter. It's 2nd and 4. You already saw this. Our play of the night, Joshua Cruz once again puts his foot in the ground, kicks it back in field, 67 yards all the way to the house. Mifflin County retakes the lead, 14-7. Late in the second quarter, 1st and 10, Altoona would respond in a 14-7 ball game. Brennan Freewald flips it out to Julian Hazelwood, who punches it in from 14 yards out to tie the game at 14. Middle of the third quarter now, Altoona's up 21-14. They miss a field goal to go up by 2 scores. And on the next play, it's Eichhorn to Wilson again. This time, it's an 80-yard connection to flip the game on its head. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, we're tied at 21. The two teams would exchange field goals in the fourth quarter before Alex Yost punches it in from 13 yards out on the final drive. 34 seconds to go. Altoona takes a 31-24 lead. They go on to win by that score. Let's start out in the Class AA playoffs, where 3rd-seeded Bald Eagle area hosted number 6 Bellwood Antis. Taking a look at this one, the 3-6 matchup in the AA ranks. As we said, we'll pick up action with 7:35 to go in the first quarter. Carson Nagel floats one out, 28 yards for Cameron Watkins. says bye-bye to the defenders and hello to our camera crew. 7-0 Bald Eagle. At the end of the first quarter, it's 14-0 Bald Eagles. Gavin Ridgway gets one back. How about this spin move from Kyle Griffin? Bellisario cuts the deficit to 14-7. Now beginning of the second quarter, still 14-7 Bald Eagle. It's a pass from Gavin Ridgway, but this time it's going back with Bald Eagle. The pass is intercepted by Mike Snyder, and the Bald Eagles get the ball back. Back at the end of the second quarter now, 21-7 in favor of Bald Eagle. It's Nagel again, this time a 10-yard pass. He finds Gavin Eckley in the back of the end zone. Nagel would end it with, count 'em, 5 touchdown passes, and Bald Eagle would go on to cruise 45-19.
Penn State men's soccer is on the road at Wisconsin this weekend with a chance to clinch a Big Ten regular season title.
That situation arises because the Lions upset 7th-ranked Maryland this weekend in cold and rainy conditions at Jeffrey Field. Maryland jumped out to a 2-0 lead early, but the Lions cut the advantage in half on Peter Mangione's goal in the 40th minute. Penn State went on to score 3 unanswered as Andrew Privet gave the Lions the golden goal in overtime to complete the comeback win, 3-2. Now, Penn State gave up over 350 rushing yards to Illinois inside Beaver Stadium on Saturday. With receiving duo of Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, in addition to running back Trevion Henderson, the Nittany Lion defense is going to have a lot to juggle in Columbus.
Moroso's currently comes in 3 unique flavors, tomato basil, in addition to marinara and vodka sauce. And while the plan is to expand beyond those in the near future, for right now these sauces complement any Italian dish nicely.
Now, this is just one of those boxes going out to the families in need, but it includes a lot of items. In this box is turkey, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, in addition to a variety of canned goods that'll be provided as well. That's going to do it for this episode of In the Game. We brought you stories about business, about basketball, and even a little maple syrup. We hope you enjoyed the ride along the way. And I'm Andre Magaro. Join us next Friday. We'll be back with more District 6 playoff action right here after the whistle.